there are now reports that Derek Fisher carried himself like a player while the head coach of the New York Knicks. It's not just Matt Barnes' ex-wife. According to reports now, I think it was Clee Anthony Early's girlfriend, perhaps. There's a rumor that Derek Fisher was trying to be friendly with her in a way that made Knicks players uncomfortable. I have never, or I won't say never, but once Derek Fisher was the head of the NBA Players Association, and I was told of his shenanigans with their labor negotiations with the NBA. I have been off Derek Fisher ever since then. I think if you go back and ask Utah Jazz fans about Derek Fisher and the way he got out of Utah using his daughter's medical condition as an excuse to get out of Utah, Derek Fisher is one of the most conniving. He belongs on House of Cards. He's like Frank Underwood, or he's Littlefinger in Game of Thrones. And he's been exposed now. I don't think we'll ever see him again as an NBA head coach, although, again, if he's like Littlefinger or Frank Underwood, he'll come up with something. Maybe he'll be maybe he'll be the next commissioner of the NFL. But this whole thing of him perhaps involving himself with women that his own players were dating, that really, really is just not the proper look. And some of these guys have to question, some of these owners, this trend of hiring guys immediately when their playing careers are over. To remove yourself from the player culture and to get some distance from the habits you pick up from being in the player culture, there's a process to that. That's not an overnight thing. I think it's very difficult for any player to immediately go into coaching and to put that distance between yourself and the players that's necessary, and to carry yourself in a mentality that is leadership all the time and you're setting the example. I mean, again, when I heard in training camp that the guy flew from New York to Los Angeles and couldn't make it back for a training camp practice, I was like, holy cow, this guy's got no shot.
He's being a player, not a coach.